Let's do it.
Yeah, most certainly. I will go ahead and do Helheim, and you can take away Team Melee Runners as we actually go live right now. So let's get this underway. For Team Melee Run, or for Team Helheim, we're gonna have Acer, Hellhib Positive, and Supra and Thug Life.
All right, and for melee runners, we have Captain Hib, Lucky Lock, Han, and Special.
Indeed, once again, this tank is going to be at 23% of the way through the map here, so it should be relatively soon after the survivors leave this initial doorway down the bottom of the staircase. But we'll see how soon that is exactly. The first hit's going to be that Smoker, Charger, Jockey, and a Spitter, so a good potential for damage, especially if the Charger can manage to land something, or even the Jockey, Smoker, or Jockey and Smoker can pull some separation off with that Spit. And there we go, the first deck coming in here. The Spit goes down in front of the safe room, or not safe room door, but the actual initial doorway here. Jockey making his way in, trying to make something happen onto Ellis there. Not going to find anything, though. And that will be the first attack up and over with for most part. Only the Smoker left up, and Rochelle is staying in the safe room, just blocking SI spawns. As his Charger's actually gone ahead and repositioned himself. Tank's up now, and it's going to be in the hands of Mr. Hib for Melee Runners to start things off.
Yeah, I like how Super stayed in the safe room. He's essentially preventing the SI from having any type of spawns up there because one survivor hasn't left safe room.
Indeed. We'll see that initial boomer going in, landing a single boom out onto Coach here. So we'll draw some Horde in. The door is unfortunately already broken downstairs, so the Horde will be able to funnel in, and there's not really a way to delay the come here. Hib jumping up, trying to grab a cheeky little punch there out onto one of the survivors who are peeking away outside the door. And it looks like the tank's going to commit now. Hib is going to go ahead and move this tank in towards the survivors who are in the tank. Once again, only two actual primary guns here for the survivors, so they have to make something happen here with the melees and the secondaries. Charger going in, landing onto one of the survivors, as well as a Smoker grabbing the other survivor in the back. But the Charger does get cleared off. Ellis is going to get incapped here. One more punch, or actually two more, one more now. Will incap Acer. There's an axe on Hib's back. He's down to 25 HP. He has still a lot of HP left. This should be another easy incap onto Hib if he... or Hib if he hits him fast enough. And one more punch will secure it, and that's another punch. And Hib's going to make his way out, actually, possibly. No, he's going to get shut down.
He tried to land that last rock, but he got two incaps after his SI was all eliminated. That's pretty good, in my opinion.
Yeah, most certainly. And indeed, there's no war rooms for this match. Both teams... Actually, no, the teams didn't even agree or decline. I believe I asked them, though. But if they decide they want war rooms, I'll be more than happy to accompany it. But regardless, survivors making their way past that first tank. I mean, what do you think could have changed to make that go better? Maybe the SI?
Well, looking at the score, Han has 0, so whatever his SI was got shut down. And Hib tried to get a rock to cover one of his SI, so he really didn't get a punch till at least two of his SI were dead.
Yeah, he definitely did work, though, for a tank with absolutely no SI.
Right.
They got a lot of work, though. But here goes the Smoker pulling Ellis in the
charge.
fire. Oh my god, he actually got it!
Oh, gosh.
That's a death charge.
Acer.
Wow. What a charger. I actually didn't think I was going to land. I thought he'd get caught on the windowsill or something. But Acer being absolutely demolished, pushed out the window by that charger. And that's going to give Team Melee Runners here a really nice
and the
early start.
doors aren't broken either. So it's a free run through this alley, or through the hallway.
Indeed, they don't have to actually circumvent and go on the side of the hotel here. But still, I mean, they already lost the survivors, so that kind of speaks for itself.
They have another charger smoker. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. That's two.
That's a cap!
That's a white.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh.
No way!
Dude,
Melee Runners
two
just...
death charges.
Melee Runners just demolished Helheim. Oh my god. What a wipe! I can't believe that just happened. The death charge into a double cap. Wow.
They got two smoker chargers in a row. Wow.
That was...
that's some Valve luck right there, to get two chargers.
I mean, that you can't put this past Helheim, though. They have some amazing tanks on the team, some amazing coordination with their SI, and they can definitely cause a wipe here happen with this tank, which would give them the lead.
I definitely expect a close game, but we'll see.
That was incredible. Death charge. It was back-to-back death charges leading into a double cap wipe. That was insane. But I mean,
if Melee Runners makes it to safe room, it's gonna be very, very hard for Helheim to come back.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on what kind of health bonus they make the safe room with, though. Like, if they're barely making it with temporary, then it'll be a really close game. I mean, Helheim did make some distance. Obviously not the greatest, though. Only 191 points coming from that half for them. But damn, I was like, all right, that's a death charge. Second death charge was like, oh crap, and then the double cap that followed up. I was like, oh my god. I was like speechless. That was incredible.
Yeah, I think Hib's not letting up because he's probably still too excited over what just happened. Trying to ease the tension a little bit, ease his nerves.
Yeah, and remember, there's no bad blood between these two teams, none at all. So it's a very straightforward match. We won't be seeing any bad comments coming out, I'm sure.
I'm curious as to know who this tank is, because if it's someone like a Euro, he's gonna have long arms. It's gonna really benefit this tank player.
Indeed, Miro, a very well-known tank, a big YouTuber as well, has put out some very nice videos, and they really do display his amazing tank play as well as aim. So we'll be seeing how this actually goes. I'm not too sure who the tank is just yet, but we'll see. I don't even know if the tank command on the server would actually show it. But All Stars have actually left the safe room. That's interesting, because now they're giving up the safe room completely. Rochelle running back up the staircase, though, as she's realized the error of their ways. And once again, this first attack is going to be that Splitter, Jockey Charger, and a Smoker. A big hit, and they have to try and shut this down. We're going to see Nick leading the way with that crowbar, that being special. And we'll see if how well they can actually tackle this first hit. Alice slowly making his way out of safe room, clearing Common one by one. As we've seen, Common do make a difference, as we saw in the Whatever vs. Eclipse game. Attack is coming in now that they push away into the map room here. There's going to be a double charge up against the door frame, and that's going to be a lot of spit damage. That's a lot of spit damage as Zero gets a text message, and that's going to put Lucky and Special quite the way down on their health scores. And
that's some good damage for first hit, but you can see all 4 survivors have left, which means if an SI could find a spawn in the safe room, you know, that's going to be a huge spawn for them.
Indeed. And so we'll see the tank come up in the hands of Acer, the ringer for Team Helheim. And, I mean, that was a nice hit to start things off. And if Special and Lucky don't pop their pills, they're 2 and 3 punches away from going down each instead of 4 or 5. So it allows for those caps to come out much quicker at a much more successive rate. Or, yeah, whatever. We're going to go with that. Regardless, though, we're going to see Acer just kind of, you know, mingling his way in there slowly but surely. And it looks like he's looking for the commit. They don't have a boomer. It's going to be a Jockey Charger and a... waiting for Hellhib to get his spawn. Boomer. So they might look for an initial hit here. Are we good now? I had to respec.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, ideally you don't want a boomer, but he's already on second pass, so we'll see. See what the boomer can make of it. He did get the safe room spawn.
Indeed, and we'll see him go ahead and latch on Nick. Actually, Jockey grabbed Nick back outside the safe room. There's going to be a last separation. Charger also following that Jockey around. Boomer! The Boomer stumble pushes Rochelle into the freaking tank! That's going to be another punch. Charger actually misses Charger, but this tank's getting a lot of damage on the survivors. Not going to be a wipe, though.
Oh.
But Avocado... Yeah, tank is dead. Special still has some comment on him downstairs, though. But that's not enough to actually kill him off, though. Charger going to whiff the charge yet again on the coach. And that's a tank up and over and dealt with. But that's still a lot of damage going out onto Team Melee runners here in the first few seconds, or first couple minutes, in fact, of this round.
It's a lot of damage, but it's not the wipe. I think they really wanted to wipe. And they got the awesome boomer spawn in the safe room.
Indeed.
What? Yeah, I was gonna say the horde takes a little long, takes a little while to get there, because they all have to come up from the stairs.
Yeah, and the common pathing can be a little wonky, but we'll see a Boomer and a Spitter both go ahead and sack themselves inside this room here. Maybe kind of trying to feint the survivors out. Charger looking for a cheeky spawn, not going to find it though. And they do have that Smoker and Charger. Let's see if Helheim can actually replicate what Melee runners were able to do 2 times in a row on the previous half. And it looks like they're having a hard time actually grabbing positions right now for it to happen. Spitter now spawning up, finally breaking down one of the fire doors. The fires do a lot of damage. Pole coming out under his shell, but that's not far enough to actually be a factor. Smoker will take a little bit of chip here, actually dropping him down to 113 HP. And Saras will actually go ahead and be forced out onto the ledge of the hotel. Jockey going in, getting dead stop. Charger?
Charger?
Charger, please.
He's charged through the door.
Charger unfortunately getting a chest bump there by the door, and that's gonna make a pretty much a useless Charger. Honda running, just completely running past Coach and delaying the pickup. But yeah, so they're gonna go ahead and pick the survivor back up, that being Ellis, aka Lucky, and this should be an elevator here for Team Melee runners. Boomer spawning up in the back, not going to find anything though. That spitter has ball getting shut down immediately. He did get the delay though from the survivors making their way into the elevator. And now they're going to go ahead and walk away inside of there and close the door.
I think what happened was Supra punched the door once, and he assumed he could just charge right through it, but it didn't break when he charged. So it wasn't completely broken down, he just punched it once, and he thought if he charged through it, it would break through and probably catch a death charge.
Indeed, and actually, Team Melee Runners has agreed to a war room. Hib just messaged me. He's like, "Do you want our info?" I'm like, "Sure." So after this round, I'm going to take a minute just to set up the war room for them, and then we'll be able to listen in on them for pretty much whatever you guys want. But regardless, survivors opening up the bottom door here at the bottom of the elevator, and it's going to be a jockey charge, a hunter, and a spitter. Hunter landing, jockey looking for a latch on the Rochelle, not going to find it though. And the charger does finally get a spawn, going to go for a charge, land a charge, but immediately actually, or instant clear there by special. So good hit by him. Rochelle separated inside the elevator up ahead with the jockey and the spit, but the clear does go out. One of the Uzis was actually able to get that clear on her somehow.
So right now they just need to protect Han and Lucky, who has a health bonus.
Indeed, and it looks like there's going to be a 160 health bonus right now on Team Melee Runners. They are in a good pace, actually.
Witch. Yeah, we still have the Witch coming up.
That's true, actually. Smoking out, Paul Ellison back, going to get instantaneously cleared, though. Boomer did get the proxy onto Coach, though. And as you mentioned, there's still that Witch to be dealt with, and I'm not too sure where she is.
She's right before safe room.
Oh, really? She's that far ahead? It said 92.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, wow, that's really far up. I was way off. I thought it was in the fire room there.
I think it might be on special. Oh, it was on Lucky, and Lucky had the most health bonus.
Indeed, they're actually going to throw the spit down on top of Lucky because there's no other kappa that really landed. So there wasn't much that could be done. And indeed, that will be the incap onto Lucky, taking away the majority of the health bonus. And Melee Runners will make the safe room here, but barely. I mean, they are going to walk in there. They have some temporary to them. There's not going to be a big health bonus following them in there. Only 84 points right now. It could change by the time they close the door, though, if they don't lock Nick out again. And indeed, it's going to drop down to an 80. So we'll see the final scores for the round go to 480 to 191. And that could have been a completely different game because Helheim looked really good coming out of the safe room. But then the death charges just started coming in on them. So we'll see if they can actually switch things around here in the following map. So what do you think?
The points are still close enough that it's anyone's game. Like I kind of expected Melee Runners to have a little bit more bonus, but you know, with the Witch capping Lucky Lock, that took away the majority of the points right there.
Indeed.
But exciting game so far. I was really, you know, I wanted Helheim to get a death charge or two also, but it's still a close game.
Indeed, so I'm going to take a quick second right now and go ahead and set up the war room for Team Melee Runners. And then we'll have that for the rest of the game. Alright, there we go. I believe that should solve that. And yeah, let me just go and position the windows correctly. And let me go and hop back in the game for you guys. I swear, if my game just crashed, I swear. Don't tell me.
No, you're good.
No, it's not loading up. Hold on, give me a second. Freaked me out. Oh, wait, I hear the sound. It's sound looping. Oh, wait, I'm in. There we go. Alright, let me go and switch you guys back over here. Once again, guys, thank you very much for tuning in and for your patience. We're going to live here with the second map, Melee Runners versus Team Helheim. Melee Runners in the lead here, 480 to 191. So a definite close game so far. If you missed the first half of the first round, you missed something special. I've never seen that happen. It was so perfectly executed.
Yeah, I've seen teams get one death charge, but not two consecutive death charges.
Yeah, and then just the way it unfolded completely into a double cap with the remaining two SI was perfect. But attack coming in, though, as Melee Runners make that way out safe from Charger complete whiffing along with the jockey, but he does get the real latch onto Rochelle, and that will be a decent amount of damage for what it was. I mean, only the jockey landed, so you can't give him that much. But yeah, Hib will take a little bit of damage, but other than that, the attack was pretty much thwarted.
Yeah, good shutdown by melee runners.
Indeed. So we'll see the stars make their way up into the next room here, the little staircase that they'll have to tackle. It looks like the hunter is spawned up behind though, but he can quickly transfer to the front. Boomer going to go ahead and grab Crit Boom onto Nick, or Alice, I should say. But I'm not too sure what they're going to be able to make happen here with this attack. As the
I think they might be waiting for a spitter.
True. That would actually make a lot of sense, because they do have that charge in hunter. So we'll wait and see what the survivors can actually, or what they decide to make happen here. They did get that spitter, obviously, as they sacked the boomer forward. So we'll see what ends up happening here with the attack. Spitter is actually underneath the staircase. I don't think they're going to be or looking to go that early here, but Smoker's going to go grab and pull outside. Hunter getting easily skated there. Charger grabs a quick charge onto Coach, and the spitter is nowhere in sight to get that early spit, but it doesn't eventually get that spit, but barely any damage being pushed out from it because it was so late.
Yeah, Spitter had a hard time trying to find a spawn, but I think Smoker made the most of that spit.
Indeed, and we shall see the stars continue pushing their way up here, quickly making their way over the dumpster here, but the boomer is about to spawn on the side of it, so they might be able to get that quick early boom, but no, it looks like the boomer will go ahead and opt to just hold it for now. Han blocking a spawn in the back, and the tank is up now, and it's going to be in the hands of Helheim, and the player will be Helhib, but positive. I gotta figure out who that is.
Well, that's Miro.
Oh, it is Miro? Okay, so it will be in the hands of Miro. So a very well-rounded tank here for Team Helheim. And he's actually made his way up on top of the roof here above the survivors. Now, I don't know if they're aware of it, but they are now because the rock just came from there. But yeah, we'll see what they can actually make happen here. Once again, we have the War Room 14 melee runners. It's just a matter of when we actually want to go ahead and use it. Looks like we're having a boomer spawn up immediately pop there though by Lucky, shutting it down. 0.6 seconds. And we'll see this tank just continue making his way around the side here above the survivors, throwing some rocks as he waits for that third capper to come up here. I mean, if this was you, would you even go for the hittable, the police car on the other side of the fence, or do you think it's just better to commit from up here?
If it was me, I would actually go through the bushes and try to play like a rock tank while keeping sight.
Yeah.
So I've seen some tanks just go on that rail and just commit right away. But I think Hib's team was smart enough to just push right out when that happened.
And this tank immediately jumped rocket and landed right on top of a paint tank. He will be able to find his corner onto Nick, maybe. Some SI have landed in the back. I'm not too sure if that's a tri-cap. No, it's a double cap, but they are getting cleared off by Coach now. And Miro, I should say, has actually punched Nick out of the corner. Rochelle now on his back. He's down to 826 HP. That jockey's still taking Coach, or Nick, or Ellis, I should say, way up ahead. Rock going on to Rochelle. This could be another in-cap going out on top of him. And it looks like it will be just that, actually. Another in-cap. This tank had 800 HP and is down to 390 now, but he got an in-cap on Rochelle in the time. Wow.
He gets out with 250, but he has the hittable, so maybe he can make something out of that.
If he gets this hittable to land, if he bounces off of that pole, no, it went way too far, right? Yeah, way too far. What a tank. For 800 HP to get that other in-cap onto Rochelle, that's something else. Melee Runner's taking a lot of damage from this. The beautiful triple boom. And this tank is actually 8 now, but it's going to die immediately upon dropping in. Nick railing into it with SMG. But other than that, really good tank, knocking pretty much all the health bonus off of 3 survivors. Lucky has about 22 permanent HP left. Han, though, sitting at a high 70 right now. He's at actually low 70. He's at 73 HP right now, solid. So one set of pills left on them as well, being held by Han, obviously. And yeah, we'll see what else Team Helheim can actually make happen here. Obviously, they wanted that wipe, but they can still make it happen with SI as we've shown, or they've shown in the past. But the attack so far has been completely shut down, and nothing getting even close.
Having 3 bleeders for this event really puts the pressure on survivors because they can't play it patiently to bait out hits. They kind of just have to play it by ear and try to get that cannon or the cola in as fast as possible.
Indeed. We'll see the Witch easily being drawn there by Alice, even though there was a jockey on top of her and a smoker on top of the roof. But yet again, that's an easy 20 points for the survivors as they take that Witch down and make their way all the way towards the gun shop here. And it should be with pretty much no resistance. I mean, there's a boomer and a spitter and a smoker, so not exactly a good hit that you'd like to have. Excuse me, my nose was itchy. I had to itch. I had to do it. Regardless, though, survivors have made their way up the staircase out of the gun shop, and now they are in the Crescendo area. This is obviously the vanilla Crescendo. Nothing's really been changed about it besides the positioning of the cola. I believe it's inside the side room inside, and instead of being all the way in the back.
Yeah, I think it's always going to be inside the storage room.
Wait,
It looks like SI is going to save for this, for them to open up the doors first.
Indeed. I mean, it's a pretty safe bet. Once again, they have that one set of pills left on top of special. So we'll see when he actually decides to pop that, as two of them are actually nearing that slow range yet again. Smoker missing the pull in the back onto, I believe that was Coach maybe? I'm not too sure actually. But regardless, they have the cola. They're going to start tossing it ahead, as they don't really want to be holding onto it all that much. They want to kind of just throw it and then leave it. The Boomer immediately getting popped there. Smoker grabbing the pole onto Ellis, and the Spitter is left with absolutely nothing left. But they have this charger, though, for the complimentary charge, obviously. And we'll see Han staying on top of the bush along with Nick. Alice throwing the cola on top by the door slot. And they still have this charge spit yet again. So we'll see if they can actually make that happen. Maybe secure an end cap and put this Survivors in a really bad position. Because this is where you can see some really good things happen with the SI. But the Charger actually completely whiffing the charge. Falls off of the railing. He does grab one punch before being killed off. But that should be a free cola. Hunter going in and immediately dead stop.
1v1ing with a jockey right now.
The 4v4 has broken down into a 1v1. But regardless, that will be the cola going inside the slot. So that will be a exploding tanker trailer there. Or a gasoline tanker, I should say.
Yeah, I expect the SI to hit on Han. Try to focus his health bonus down.
Yeah, I mean, they're currently sitting at 272 health bonus, which is really quite good, actually, for how much damage the tank did. I mean, they haven't really taken any real damage from an SI hit since tank. So we'll actually see what they make happen here. 272, they're probably looking to knock it down to around a 200. I'd feel much better with that. But who knows, maybe they'll even go for the wipe. But we are currently just watching Stars make their way through the map here slowly but surely. It's going to be a Jockey, Spitter, Charger, and a Hunter here for the last hit. Hunter getting that pre-spawn. He's going to get killed off before he can get anything to happen. Charger bringing one Stars way back up against the van. Spick goes out in front of the safe. Indeed, that's going to be a double cap happening. Han taking a bit of damage as well. And that was not an easy clear on Alice. In fact, it's going to be an end cap as a result of it. So beautiful hit there. And definitely making something out of nothing, because that Hunter got absolutely destroyed. So it's basically two cappers and a Spitter.
Yeah, Han knew the SI were going to go for his teammates. He ran out, but he didn't know to spit out the door. So he ran through the length of it.
Indeed. So we will see the Stars walking the way in the safe room with a 180 health bonus. Much better than the 270 for, well, that's if you're Team Helheim. So they are happy with those results. Obviously, they would like them not to make the safe room, but you obviously can't just make that happen. But they got good damage nonetheless. So we're moving into the second half of the second map. Yet again, guys, you are watching Helheim versus Melee Runners. Seed number 1 versus seed number 2 of the group stage. And both these teams are for sure going into the final 8. Now we're basically just fighting 4 seedings.
It's like we're just waiting on Miro and Acer. Sorry, what were you going to say?
Nah, I was just going to ask you, I mean, judging from what you've seen so far of the game, who would you say is the better team? I mean, or who is stronger right now? Because we saw Helheim, they were sitting pretty well after tank, but then the SI kind of just ripped them apart.
I would definitely say that Melee Runners is stronger just because they have Acer. Acer's a great player, but he doesn't have chemistry with Helheim. He has chemistry with Supra, but I don't think he's ever played with Miro or Thug Life.
Yeah, I could definitely see that if chemistry were to become a factor here. I mean, regardless, really high-skilled players, but as you just stated, chemistry obviously not going to be there completely for Helheim, and Melee Runners has a lot of history together. So we'll see what they can make happen here. There's Hunter in the hands of Honda going for a bit of a DP but gets shut down. This jockey does land, actually pulling Alice outside. The Charger's going to go on top of it well. Hunter and Spitter going inside the safe. Yeah, this is definitely down onto Acer here. Helheim having a very rough start here. Acer getting completely separated outside the safe room. And now the Charger and Jockey will come back in, trying to make something else happen here, but nothing else will land. But Acer actually on the brink of dying. A lot of comment on top of him. Well, it looks like they will get there in time to actually clear Acer off. Well, wow.
I don't think that hit could have gone any better for Melee Runners.
Yeah, that was the epitome of what you would like to see happen. A jockey gain complete separation, Spitter blocking the survivors in, and then Charger being free to just go ham with the punches. But we will see if they can recover here. Obviously, they can still win on health bonus this map. We saw melee runners only make it with a 180 health bonus when they walked into the safe room and closed the door. And that's really not that much health bonus that's needed, but Super will eat the pounce there. Jockey latching on to Ellis in the back there, and Smoker as well pulling Coach there for a couple seconds. Ellis actually being brought back into the spit there for a second by the hands of the Jockey. But I mean, he's not health bonus, so it doesn't really matter too much. I mean, they also have a crap ton of pills to go through still.
I think they're going to be down 2 pills before a tank play. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, and I mean, especially if they decide to put Acer in front of the tank and allow the tank to maybe focus on top of him instead of the other side, then that's going to be another pill down. But I mean, that would work out to... That would be an ideal situation for Helheim if the tank actually focused on Acer instead of any of the others.
Right.
And we shall see. Sarvis just kind of playing it slow now. I think they noticed that they might have been playing a little too aggressively. They caused a little bit of separation on the previous hit, and the SI were definitely all over that capitalization. And this Boomer looks like he actually might go for a sneaky little boom here. Repositioning himself. Hunter going in for a DP, not going to find it though. And he's going to go ahead and pounce his way away. Sorry, the SI are going out. Charger does actually land. Spit goes on right top of that. That is health bonus.
It kind of misses.
It's still calm, and actually Super in the back going to eat the pounce as well. So that's going to be a lot of damage yet again going out onto Helheim. Miro eating that charge, going to drop him down into the yellow Super as well, taking the Hunter, and Boomer will get that free boom onto Ellis. Tank will come up, being controlled by Han 14 melee runners. And I mean, Helheim, they've really got to start buckling down here if they want to take this game, because melee runners is really just picking them apart right now, it seems. We'll see Han. Actually, no, you know what? We should toss this over to a war room. Because we do, yeah, you know, let's just go and toss this right over to a melee runner war room and see what they're thinking for Han's tank.
Alright, let's do it.
Just keep your sight on Super if he's nice.
We might need these.
Cause this is good.
We'll have a boomer.
Han, could you drop on your, you could drop on your, towards the fence? You could drop towards the fence? No, on the other side?
They're coming out.
Just keep sight and throw rocks until I can get a boomer. Just go for rocks. They're bleeding out, 3 of them. There's gonna be a rock tank basically.
Boomer, you can spawn behind the bus here.
Yeah.
Boomer.
I'm waiting for Thug Life to reload. Wait.
Hip.
I know.
Bus,
They're
dude.
expecting that.
I don't know.
Oh my god, bro.
That railing's hard to get over. He's 30%. He's gonna have to go. Are you able to get over?
Go for it if you see it. Go. Go for it, bro. Go for it. You got a comment on Nick. We're bugging you.
We're back from that war room of Team Melee Runners. A nice tank coming out there by them, and just a lot of damage.
Yeah, I think what really caused... If there was one miscue, it was the missed jump rock on the initiation. I think Han took about 15 or 1.5k damage on that missed jump rock.
Yeah, I saw that too. Hib really just told him to do whatever he feels right. If he sees the opportunity, you just push into it, and Han definitely found a good opening for his team to actually help him out there. Regardless, though, we'll see another SI attack kind of gearing up. Spitter getting picked, though, after throwing out the delay spit. And this Hunter looks like it might be going for a DP. Let's go ahead and spectate this Hunter and see what he can do. Boomer going for a little boom there early on. Hunter going in. Oh, barely missing the DP onto Rochelle. It wasn't even a dead stop. He literally fell, like, right next to her. Like, I'm surprised that didn't hitbox.
It's like Super's at 1 HP, so they're either going to down him or just wait for SI to take care of it.
Indeed.
There it goes.
Yeah, there will be the incap out on the Super. Gonna force to pick up onto him as well. And that will put him down to his first incap. It should be noted, actually, Acer is on his second incap. So he's black and white. One more incap will spell the end of him. The Spitter is being a little delaying SI right now. It looks like she's looking to maybe grab another spit here early on. Actually getting chipped in the back there through the fence a little. And Charger going, gonna land that quick charge out of Spick. It's triggered right on top of it. Hunter getting ski out of there though. But this could be a kill on Acer. No, he jumps out on the railing, saving himself from death. And it looks like Coach is gonna go for this free Witch Crown as the Smoker's Tongue is down, I believe. Indeed, that'll be an easy crown. So, what are the chances of Helheim making the safe room?
0.
Okay.
Or not 0. 1%.
1%. They have to play flawlessly. They need to find a bunch of pills for Acer. Boomer going in down here, though, going to grab that quick boom onto Nick. Charger goes in, whiffing the charge on Nick, does get the stumble, though, and Jockey will grab a scratch on the Coach before being killed off. But there's a bunch of end caps about to happen to Team Helheim. Like, 3 of them are on the brink of just taking it. There's one scratch, putting Coach down on the ground, and that Hunter will run out. 17 HP left on him. I don't know what he's going to be able to make happen here. He will actually just go ahead and despawn, which is the smart thing to do. Boomer spawning up on the side of the fence, actually going to grab a single boom on Nick, going to pull more hard, and Rochelle as well taking an end cap, and the Spitter just really delaying that even that much more. And Hunter's stuck in the door.
I'll go get you anything you need.
This is interesting. Because if they were to wipe right now, they'd be around 600 points down going into map 3, which isn't that big of a difference. Once again, the final 2 maps have a lot of distance to them, and if you can beat that first tank on Finale, you grant yourself a lot of points, like at least a few hundred through cans. And
It's like Acer dies by Thug Life.
yeah, a little bit of FF going in there, putting Acer out of the picture. Hunter Jockey working the way from behind. Both of them taking a lot of heavy chip there. The Jockey gets completely shut down. Hunter, as well, running towards the tanker trailer, does get mowed down from the Uzi fire. And it looks like they're going to just go for max distance at this point. They're playing it smart. They're grabbing what they can distance-wise. And that's definitely the smartest thing that they'd be doing here. And Coach will go ahead and start the event and immediately get killed off as well, actually, by the hands of that Charger. So that's 2 survivors down out of the picture here. I don't see the survivors being able to make this unless they play absolutely perfectly. But
No, there's no way they can make it.
wow,
It's a level on special.
indeed, Thug Life putting the wow. I actually can't believe he landed that. I believe he got self-cleared, or yeah, I believe he self-cleared the Smoker off himself, and then he shut down the Charger. But regardless, Jockey going in onto Rochelle, not gonna be able to find the ending of the game here, or end
It's like
the round.
Super's just trying to do like an Alamo thing, trying to last out an endless wave of common.
This is his dedication to the Stevo Scavenge tournament. I don't know if you ever heard that story of Area 51.
No, I haven't.
I'll tell you really quickly while the maps are changing. Basically, what happened was there was an old Area 51 team with Killatoy, Dog, Mata. A lot of names that most people probably wouldn't know nowadays. But anyway, they were playing a Scavenge tournament in Stevo, and the game was already lost. Like, there was no way they could win. The time ran out, but the game didn't end. It kept going because in order for the Scavenge round to end, you have to let go of the canister, and it has to be on the ground for like 3 or 5 seconds or something. Like, there can't be any canister picked up. So they literally held onto the canister, and it was on DK1. It was in the pool area, the map. And so they literally went on the highway and just delayed the game for like 40 minutes or something.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was really bad.
That's something that, yeah, that's definitely a troll thing, but...
I miss those days. They were a good group of guys, though. They just did it to mess around, but the casters got really mad. That was back when we had a caster organization called Ponage.tv, and they were a good group of guys, too. It was just unfortunate that happened, but it was just funny to watch. But regardless, we will go live here with the 3rd map. Sorry for the little bit of a swing of topic there, guys. But yeah, we'll be going live here. Melee Runners on the survivor half, and of course Helheim on the SI. Around 600 points separating the 2 teams right now, so it's not that big of a deficit for right now. But Helheim definitely has to start making some wipes happen here. I will leave this attack to you.
Alright. Looks like we have a Charger, Hunter, Spitter, and a Jockey. Alright. Charger coming in from safe rooms versus Charge. Looks like Hunter and Jockey trying to get the separation.
Indeed. So really another no-hitter for the SI team. Helheim really not be able to find that much damage to push on the survivors. Even though they had a fairly good SI hit, but they'll be able to make their way out of the safe room with virtually no damage taken. About 9 damage actually being pushed out from Helheim. Anything else, which I don't think there is any more damage actually being pushed out, but if there was, it would be FF.
Charger Smoker from the back misses his charge. Boomer also misses. And it looks like the only thing that's landing are smokers.
Indeed. I mean, there's just really nothing that it seems like Helheim can do right now. Melee runners must have, well, not must have, melee runners most likely did practice quite a bit for this game. I know melee runners aren't ones to just let games just, go past them without really doing much practice for it. But the attack comes in, here, the smoker pulling Nick in the front here, Rochelle grabbing the crown on the witch through the method of the draw crown, and that will be an easy 20 points. I thought maybe it might have gone another way, could have messed up, but unfortunately the smoker pulled Nick instead of Rochelle.
That's one advantage I'm gonna have to give to melee runners, and it's a huge advantage because they're all on the same time zone, so they can all scrim together. Whereas like Supra's, he's United States, and everyone else is Euro.
Yeah, so if he has anything that he has to do earlier on in the afternoon, obviously his teammates will be sitting there. It'll be 9 o'clock for them, assuming it was 3 o'clock EST here. Supra's not even from the East Coast, is he? Is he like
He's from the East Coast. Yeah, he's from the East Coast.
Okay.
But I like playing with Zombie Man on Singularity. It was very hard for us to try to get like a schedule going, and even if we did, we can only get like 1 or 2 scrims in at most.
Yeah, I can see that being a problem. And now we'll see a jockey spawn in the back in the hands of a Supra. Speaking of which, and he'll go ahead and bust on the door finally, trying to delay the survivors a little bit here. I'm not too sure why he would go for delay play. Hunter actually spawning from the back as well. I don't know why they would actually throw in a sack. It's a very long, narrow hallway, and it's easy for the survivors to just spam and get the kills. And there's the Hunter and Jockey both killed off. The Spitter as well being killed, and the Smoker just as well meeting its fate there, being shot down by the survivors. I mean, that was an iffy tank for the Escalator anyway. I mean, they had the Jockey and Smoker, obviously no charge. So I wouldn't be surprised if they sacked the Hunter, but to throw everything kind of gives the survivors a free Crescendo here.
I'm not too sure who calls for Helheim, but I know that Hib is the main caller for melee runners, and having a central voice is very beneficial, especially when you're down several hundred points, and you need some leader to rise up and rally the team.
Indeed. So we'll see Team Melee Runners continue their way through the Crescendo here, trying to make their way into the room overhead and shut the button off, which will also help stop the Horde. So it's something that obviously all the teams want to do. You don't want the Horde just going for the rest of the map. Charger does pre-spawn though, so they know that there is a Charger in the room overhead here. They're checking the tank and the current spawn. Tank will be at 81% of the way through the map, so I believe that is somewhere down in the hallway below them. There goes the Bile being thrown in. Not going to capture any of the SI though. Only the common will be hit by it. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and push inside the room now. Jockey leading the way in. Jockey did actually get hit by the Bile. I didn't even notice that. But double cap does land. Hunter and Charger both latching on 2 survivors. One inside the room, one outside. And Nick's going to take a lot of damage from that actually. Special being dropped down around 40 HP from that one spit charge. So good hit.
That's a great use of the Bile because it created that window where the common weren't attacking them and they could just go in and try to focus the special infected.
That is a very dangerous tank spawn. I thought that might be downstairs, 81%, but that's actually literally in that room by the button. That is incredibly dangerous. If you get jocked forward or something, that is a huge problem. But regardless, tank is up in the hands of Thug Life for Helheim. And this is really a do-or-die tank. We need to see pretty much a wipe come out here, though. And for Helheim to make the save from it is another task that we'll have to see happening as well.
This is a very hard tank to get a wipe with.
Yeah, I mean, if the SI really don't help you out, I mean, let alone the SI don't have that many spawns to work with.
Right. Yeah, it's very open, and a tank can only do so much in this type of area.
Yeah, I agree full-heartedly. So we'll see the tank kind of just playing things out here, letting his SI going for the sacks. They threw the Spitter there, so they're going to have a Charger and Jockey Smoker action.
They do have a Smoker Charger. They can get charge off the top. We'll see.
And there's actually a corner that they need to start things off with onto Nick. That's going to be a quick game cap, and they still have 3 cappers as well. Charger, Jockey, and Smoker, all of them are still up. There's a Jockey landing. That will be another corner onto Rochelle here. I don't know what that last SI is, but this will be another end cap, but this tank has to get afterwards. 500 HP left. Smoker looking for a pull, not going to find it though. And that's a dead tank. 50 HP left.
Great damage by Thug Life, Smoker initiating.
And it looks like there's some lag going on, or is it just me?
Oh, yeah. I have 200, 300 ping.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
It's like a little lag spike. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm not too sure why, but yeah, I can see the lag spike happening.
I know there was a charger, but I didn't see it spawn or die. Did you see that?
I heard it. I didn't see it though.
Yeah, it's like a phantom charger.
Yeah, my ping's like currently fluctuating between 10 and 200 right now. So hopefully we're all good now. I think we're good. Regardless, we are going live. The readies have gone out. And so we'll see Ellis and Coach being the only two survivors right or up right now for the team melee runners. But it looks like they're going to make the save from again.
Thanks. Yeah, that'll help.
Hero saying we offered a proper server. The dispute was between Dead Silence and MLG Shack. I understand why Hib didn't want to play in Dead Stay Dead, because they kind of see it as Supra's server.
Yeah, definitely. I can see that as well. But we will see Team Melee Runners continue away through the map here, though. Really, Helheim has to make a wipe here happen at some point. Attack coming in. Nice double cap to start things off here, but they do only have a Spitter and Boomer to actually work with for the rest of the attack. And the Spit goes on right on top of the Hunter. Nick pushing his way back outside the door. They all just came in. And Boomer grabbing that nice double boom just for the Horde. And yeah, we'll see them yet again pushing their way through the map here. They have one more escalator to take here, and the attack will be very rushed to say the least. Their spawn timers are still 5 and 6 seconds out. The first two are up though. It's gonna be a Charger Hunter, and the next two spawns will be that Jockey and Spitter. So it's a good hit potential, but I don't know if they'll be able to get it off here. Hunter gets the spawn, but only the Hunter does. Nothing else actually spawning up with him, and that's gonna be a Hunter dead.
Yeah, it looks like they were trying to spawn up, but the survivors just rushed too fast, and two other SI couldn't get the spawn up there.
Yeah, that's highly unfortunate. The SI are still kind of looking for the spawns, not being able to find them though. And actually, they're really separated. I understand why Rochelle was over there. She was blocking the spawn, so the SI couldn't spawn by the tree planter over there and go for the death charge. But regardless, there's some major separation between them right now. But all the spawns are blocked. So
yeah, this shows great map knowledge from Team Melee Runners. Like you can tell they know exactly what they're doing. It may look separated, but they know what they're doing. They know how to block these spawns.
Yeah, they kept a couple people on the opposite side just to block the spawns from afar, and then two others moved up closer, blocked them, and then everyone just started rotating in and out. But Charger going in, not going to find anything. Spitter just kind of throwing out a delay spit, and the Boomer unfortunately misses his boom from the floor below. So that's going to be the safe room, I believe, unless the server implodes on itself for Team Melee Runners. 312 health bonus walking in, so very, very well done for them. And we'll go ahead and keep seeing how this game plays out. Once again, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. You are watching the really big Pro Mod Tournament number 3 in Left 4 Dead 2. And this is obviously Helheim going against Team Melee Runners, the number 1 and number 2 seed for the tournament so far.
Yeah, this is like brings back to my point about scrims and having chemistry, because you can't know about blocking spawns and the spacing of your survivor if you don't have a lot of scrims and you trust your teammates to block certain spawns.
Indeed, and if you would go ahead and ready up, sir. I mean, you're not the last one that's already up.
No, that's fine. Oh yeah, I think if you didn't say that, I wouldn't have readied up.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, thank you for making me not look like an idiot for a few seconds.
No problem, Zero. But yeah, we'll go ahead and see the teams ready up here. Once again, Alice kind of just spamming his Uzi at the wall. But there we go. And we will be going live here. We have to see Helheim make the safe room with a massive health bonus. I mean, we just saw Team Melee Runners make it with 312. So we're going to need to see like a 500 or 600 come out here from Helheim, which isn't impossible. The map is worth 700 distance, so this 1400 health bonus map is possible.
Charger coming out, guys.
Yeah, Charger immediately got mowed down. Hunter and Jockey not finding any dust yet. Immediately cleared off a coach. And that's the type of start that Helheim has to do.
Looks like Charger or Hunter and Jockey both went for the same target, which was the guy on top of those, I don't know, the metal fence.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of worked. If the spit did land up there somehow, it would have worked out much better, obviously. But just throwing them one after another didn't work out.
There is one thing working in Helheim's favor is that Hib and Han both had their tanks. I don't want to say that Lucky and Special don't have good tanks, but I think Han and Hib have the best tanks in their team.
And just like that, an amazing attack coming out here. Smoker pull, charge back up this escalator, and a nice try boom going out on 3 of the survivors as well. What a hit by the SI. Just Melee Runners not letting up at all. Throwing out a really good attack to start things off here on their second attack so far of the round. And just like that, I believe we are... No, actually, tank's up ahead. I forgot. It's actually in the button room of the event. So we have quite a way to go to actually reach that point. There is a witch here, though, very soon. I think she's on the other side of this planter, if I'm mistaken. But Jockey will actually latch on to Coach at the top. Boomer...
Separation, Jockey.
Yeah, Boomer even landing out onto Alice. That can cause a bit of separation on them. But they do finally reconvene up top. Helheim actually hasn't taken too much damage thus far. I mean, for what it's been, they're sitting fairly high.
Yeah, they're going at a much faster pace than melee runners, but they're still preserving a lot of health bonus and shutting down these hits.
Yeah, and Helheim playing the very smart way. They're going to completely forget the witch. They know that they have to make this safe from. It's not about those 20 points. They need more than that 20 points. So it's not worth the risk so much right now. Charger going to come in from behind, though, with the smoker, though. Charger actually clips the wall, I believe, or maybe the statue that fell over on the ground. But regardless, the attack is completely thwarted. And, yeah, we'll see Team Helheim continue their way probably to the event here.
Stuck on that doll thing.
Yeah,
him
the
confirming
mannequin.
he got stuck on the Vatican.
Yeah, the mannequin. Wait, did you say the Vatican?
No, I said the Vatican.
I thought you said Vatican. I was like, what?
No.
I was like, I guarantee you.
That would be a cool map, though.
I can guarantee you the Pope is not here, Zero. But regardless, we'll yeah, continue seeing the Hunter immediately shut down.
Oh wow.
That Hunter just ran and got a buck shot to the face. Oh god, this is a really close game. Because if Helheim makes the safe from with like a 600 health bonus, I mean they could. This tank's really easy. That's the thing. Like if they can make it past this Crescendo, they're in a good spot to pull this back completely.
Yeah, what Doug Life did with his tank was great. He didn't get the wipe, but that's still more damage than any tank should have gotten.
Indeed, and we'll see Survivor start the event now. There is a Boomer who's looking for a pre-boom here, it looks like. Hunter was thinking of a DP, but not going to go for it, and decides to pull back. And, yeah, they're playing this very cautiously, which is a good, idea on their part. Boomer going in, going to get a single boom onto Rochelle. There's a 24 damage EP from Hib out onto Acer, and it's going to drop him by a bit. Actually, there might be some God frames, because Acer didn't take... No, actually, he took full damage. I forgot. I would think of Thug Life's HP, but now that all I have is that smoker, there's going to be a pull going on onto Alice.
Oh.
He's going to pull him down. That's a death pull. That's got to be a death, yeah.
Wow.
So there's the kill on Acer.
That's
which
the
is,
second death that Acer's... Yeah, that's the second death he's had in this game.
yeah, first was on map 1 to Death Charge. Wasn't he the first one to actually get Death Charge?
He was the first one to get that charge, yeah.
Yeah, so Acer eating the second death of the game, though. Smoker spawning from the back with the Hunter as well. Smoker does land on Nick, but Hunter getting skied out of the air there by Supra. It was a team skid, of course, and now they have to take this tank with only 3 survivors. What is the health bonus, actually? Health bonus is at a 582.
Health bonus is still great.
Yeah, that's still a massive health
one
bonus.
person's dead.
Yeah, but the thing is they have to make it. They're going to lose out the distance, obviously, that Acer would have given them. There's Rochelle starting the tank. Now they're going to back up. This is still definitely doable here for Helheim. If they can actually beat this tank with 3 survivors, not corner themselves, and really it's a matter of shutting down the SI. If they shut down the SI well enough, this is a really easy kite tank. And actually, they're going to run back.
Looks like they're gonna run back and try to get distance for Chip. They're trying to play it safe here. They know they're down 1 body, so they're gonna try to get as much Chip as possible and not play it up front.
Indeed, and we'll see Special, who is in control of the tank here, running straight at the Survivors, not stopping for anything, down to 3,900 HP so far. The Survivors are starting to get cut. Oh yeah, they're definitely cut off now. Rochelle getting cornered here by the tank, not having any time, but she does actually manage to get out of the corner here, though. Special's not giving up, though. He wants his corner. He does find it onto her.
He gets Rochelle. This is gonna be a down on Rochelle.
Yeah, that's one of the big health bonuses gone, obviously. Super taking the end cap there. Charger just completely whiffing the charge. And that rock, nicely aimed. That's going to be... Indeed, and that's going to be another cap on the Coach, and only 1 survivor left up. There is a smoker up, though, so this could be the end, actually, right here. The smoker's looking for a spawn, but he does find it, but a little bit too late.
Oh. I wanted to say it's always a smoker, but not right now.
It is always a smoker. Even if it's not right now, it's always a smoker.
Thanks.
Those things will always be the ones to end the game. Even though they're the most, like... Well, I should say the most useless, as we just saw one get a death pull. But they're, for the most part, really not the greatest.
They're unreliable. They're unreliable.
Yeah. They really depend on the rest of your SI. I mean, people give the jockey a lot. People give the jockey a lot of like flack, but I think the smoker, just as well, isn't as useful. Because pretty much anything that a smoker can do, a jockey can do, only like to a further extent. Yeah, if given the time, though. And yeah, we'll see Team Helheim yet again making their way through the map here, though, very slowly but surely. They throw the buy on the back to try and get the horde off of Rochelle. but she still boomed, and it's not wearing off anytime soon, so the horde just kind of stayed on her for pretty much the duration of that bile, actually. As we see her turn around and shoot Thug Life for that. But here's a charge, bringing Nick down and out of the map. He's not dead yet, but that is going to be an in-cap out most certainly. There's a jockey latching on Rochelle at the top of the escalator, completely separated from Coach, and that's going to be at least a double in-cap here. I don't see them getting out of it here with really any other way other than taking these two in-caps at the very least. And Hib, shout out to Dusty for this charger. That was actually a really cheeky charge.
Yeah, Dusty's right about that charger. He got Grizz when we were screaming fuckboys. And Grizz had about 80 health bonus when Dusty got that charge and got the in-cap. Same way that they just pulled off that charger. The exact same way.
And it looks like Coach is about to cut his losses here and go for Rochelle instead of Nick. He kind of realized that it's kind of a lost hope here. And there's actually a spitter up now, so this could be another delay if the spitter gets the spawn. Hunter going in, doesn't get the actual pounce, but will get the delay at the very least. Jockey going here, looking for the crab on, and Coach will grab it.
There it goes.
And there's the wipe. I mean, the doors are starting to close here for Helheim, but I'm not putting it past them to make this comeback. They're, what, 830 points down going into the last map?
A little bit less than 1,000.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. It's not.
So it's a tall order. It's not closed on the comeback, but it's a very tall order.
Yeah, it's definitely it's going to be something if it definitely happens. And I mean, once again, I'm not going to put it past Helheim. They have a great roster, a lot of skill. Once again, it could just be the factor that Acer's never really played with two of them besides Super. So him being the ringer is kind of putting a bit of a hindrance on the team. Not saying anything bad against Acer because he's an amazing player, as he's shown in the past on Apollyon and such. But yeah, we're going to have to see if Helheim can actually buckle down here and kind of just click together just for this last map. Because if they can make this wipe happen, that's only like 200 points if Tank wipes them right away with no cans getting put in. Actually, might even be less than that. And then, yeah, I mean, if they can beat the Tank on Helheim's half, and then obviously they need all the cans. They need full distance, and they need like 500 health bonus, which really isn't that much. We saw Eclipse almost make it in the car with the 500 and almost cause the upset on whatever's last night, but unfortunately it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, I don't want to put this all on one person, but Dead Center is one of those maps that is least played. I love Dead Center. I think more people should play it, but not a lot of people play it. So if this was Dark Carnival or Parish, I don't see a problem with Supra's roster.
Definitely, we'll have a Boomer rocketing in there in the beginning just to get that initial proxy onto Rochelle, bringing the Horde into play. And looks like we have a Hunter just spawning inside the bathroom, chopping down some doors with his razor sharp nails, because that makes total sense. But yeah, Smoker's spawning at the back with this Hunter, who obviously feels pre-spawned. The attack does come in. Absolutely nothing landing thus far except for that Hunter laying the quick pounce onto Rochelle. And now we come to the Witch. If melee runners were to completely botch this Witch, this could be the round. But I have a feeling melee runners have probably ran through this, specific scenario quite a few times.
Hib actually asked me if he can draw the Witch to try to circumvent this whole situation, from the top floor.
Okay, so plan A.
So he's prepared for this.
Plan B.
I mean, they could draw the Witch, but if she spazzes out, then it's their fault, and it results in a void or no score, I believe. For them.
Right, because they're gonna have to wait for the Witch because they can't go in the elevator. But looks like this is what they're going with.
Indeed,
Great spit spread.
Yeah, amazing spit spread. Even hitting special in the back there, and there's the instantaneous in-cap onto Rochelle. That's going to be a lot of damage on the survivors. The tank is up in the hands of Super here for Team Helheim. So that's one in-cap, a lot of damage on special and lucky. And really, it's going to come down to this. They have to stop the cans from being put in, and we could see a turnaround possibly. Can I get a Hibble spam in chat? I don't even know how many we have the Hibble.
You want to do Warren?
Yeah, actually, let's go ahead and toss. We'll probably do Warren for both of these halves. But yeah, let's go ahead and toss this right over to a Helheim Warren.
Yeah, let's do it.
We can chip him. He's gonna rock like that. LOS hard, and then chip him if he throws a rock and stun, he's still. LOS.
It's up.
He's on me.
He's in. I jumped into that.
Back off from me, bro. I'm not even bonus. Okay. Get juked, bro.
Oh my god, I keep going in.
And we're back from the war room.
I think he missed 3 or 4 punches on him.
Yeah, that's our last whiff. He was like, get juked, bro. Oh, but regardless, we'll see Team Melee Runners defeating that first tank for Team Helheim. And obviously, we'll be seeing another tank as well coming up here, depending on how long Team Melee Runners actually take to get these cans in. They have a lot of separation going on right now on themselves. In fact, Rochelle's all alone. She drops down to the 2nd floor, though. So they are somewhat reconvened. Still separated by 1 floor, obviously. But they should be coming back together relatively soon. There's a pull with a boom going on to Alice as well. So another proxy actually pushing Rochelle back inside. That's going to be all the cans burning that are on the ground floor. And that's going to be another hindrance to Melee Runner's progression here, as they have to go back and grab those cans yet again.
Yeah, they basically restarted all the can process.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty good heads-up play there by the Spitter, and they're actually going to continue holding on to that Spitter to make a little bit of a more of a delay happen here. And Spitter don't go in for that free spit, just delay to put the cans from going in. Oh, Rochelle getting pulled up at the top.
Separation pull.
Yeah, 2nd floor pull on Rochelle. It's going to be an easy
I don't
in-cap.
think you can shoot through the floor.
Yeah, I don't think you can either. That's going to be an
This
instant.
could be a death. This is a death.
Yeah, that's a death on the hip. Can I get KMP? He'll spam the chat again. But yeah, that's gonna be a death on the hip, unfortunately. Again, Hib
It
is
would be him. It would be him.
yeah, Hib's a
Him
great
saying
guy.
it's all good.
Yeah, we just like messing with him, but he's a good guy. Nice double cap going out here. Oh, possibility of a tri cap, but the smoker does get killed, or killed off, I should say. And we'll see the jockey continue riding Coach back into the darkness of that hallway. That can, nice save there though by Ellis though, keeping that can alive. And yeah, so we'll see the survivors continue making their way here with the cans slowly but surely. They only have 4 cans in. That's going to put them at a score of 2,556, so around 1,270 points of difference right now. 1273, I think, exactly. Yeah, 1273 or something like that. So Helheim, the score differential is definitely opening up here. They're going to have to make a lot more distance at this point. Well, not even distance. They're going to make a lot more health bonus with each and every can that's being put in right now. And we'll see another 100 working his way in with that.
Looks like this can's gonna be lit.
Yeah, that can's about to explode. There we go. Burning the can in the spit, and that's going to be Nick getting pulled through that and the spit, of course. And that's a cap on him. Next tank should be up in a second, though, because they haven't really aimed.
I think if they get this one can on first floor, yeah, this will put them ahead by a little bit too before this next tank comes up.
Indeed. This tank should be spawning up here as the grace period is here. Coach isn't moving, though.
Oh,
Coach? Han? Nah?
we're paused.
Anime? Yeah, I know. He just stopped moving.
He stopped moving? Really? Oh.
Yeah. I don't know if he crashed
lag?
or if his keyboard died.
Our ping did go up.
Maybe that's it then. But Coach is actually still not moving.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Maybe his keyboard gave out. But Charger dropping in here. Gets the charge right on the Coach. And tank is also up in the hands of Thug Life here. The final tank for Team Helheim. And let's see if we can actually close this game out here with any more cans getting put in. Looks like it's probably going to be the wipe. Yeah, there's the pull. There's the corner onto Alice. And that is most certainly going to secure the end of the game here for Team Helheim as far as SI go. And there's a rock, there's a punch, and that will be the kill onto Coach. And that's the round. So we'll see Team Melee Runner's final score for the round coming to 2,628. Putting them around, oh god, 1,300. Yeah, 1,300 like some. It's less than. Yeah, it's around 50. It's not exactly, but somewhere around there. We'll go with that.
That basically means Helheim has to make it all 4 with good health bonus. Let's say good health bonus.
So the distance is 700. What do we say? 1,300?
Yes.
So they need like a 600 health bonus, which isn't out of this world. Once again, we saw Eclipse almost take the game from or Team Whatever's last night, which was another really close game, and they lost out because Dawkins ended up getting killed. But they had like a 500 health bonus prior to him getting killed off, so it's definitely doable. But it's definitely not the easiest things to actually make happen here, because if they eat the witch right outside the elevator, that instantaneously will put them down around like probably 250, 300 health bonus. So we'll see what happens, but it's not going to be the easiest things to accomplish.
We might need these. We need to get going.
Hib commenting on his ping compared to Hans in the chat. But we're all surrounded live. Attack coming in here, though. Nothing landing just yet. Hunter does actually manage to land onto Rochelle here, though. And the charge will actually start beating on Rochelle outside the safe room. Nice proxy as well. The 3 survivors eating the proxy. So that was actually a good hit. I didn't think anything was actually going to land, especially after survivors backpedaled in the safe room. But obviously we saw Nick getting pulled out and beat up by the charger.
Yeah, they definitely made the most out of what they had left. This is the hit that's gonna determine if they win or lose, I think.
Yeah, if they eat this witching cap, that, in my opinion, will seal the deal. If they can shut down this attack flawlessly, I give Helheim like a 25% chance of making this comeback. So it really comes down to this as to what I think will happen in this game. They are currently actually running 3 Uzis and 1 shotgun, so we know who the drawer will be. It will be Rochelle, obviously. And the smoke is actually sitting right at the entrance of the elevator. So he's looking for the quick pawn to Rochelle.
Shit.
Yeah, he's looking for, he actually grabs Rochelle instead. Or Coach instead, and that's an in-cap. Yep, there's the end cap going on to Coach for some reason, actually. I'm not too sure why that happened, but the charger goes in that very late. Actually, yeah, the dead spit all around Ellis as the charger gets cleared off. So good damage going on to Helheim. And let's check the health ones right now. There are 936. So they still need that 600.
Looks like Tank's in the hands of Lucky Lock. We'll see what he can make of this.
If only Helheim had Tool right now. Because Tool moves his cans like it's nothing.
Yeah.
He moves them like they're literally air, and he's just breathing.
What
a rock!
What a rock!
Beautiful rock there by Lucky Lock going out onto, I believe that was Super, if I'm not mistaken. But regardless, just going to toss this right over to Melee Runner's War Room to see what they're thinking with this tank.
I don't think you can get it in
He's
there.
gonna have to take Bill soon.
Boom them. Maybe I can commit.
You can try.
Okay, I'm going in.
Alright. Try to separate.
Watch over the gas can.
Wait, play rock tank, play rock tank. Let's
Yeah,
get
I'm
a
gonna
hit
play rock
first.
tank,
Rock.
fuck it.
Let's get a rock from him.
Give me a rock quick.
Play rock tank, just play rock tank. He got a whole second pass.
Are we going? SI?
Wait, when they LOS him, when they start LOSing him, he gets hit. Wait for the LOS, guys.
He's second pass.
If they're giving them upside, just they're bleeding out, so they only have 1 pill left.
Alright.
I'm gonna drop on them, dude.
Alright, feel free. I got your boomer. Got that boomer? I got out of there.
I'm getting out.
I'm gonna re-boom him right now. I wanna play rock tank. Charger, can you distract Supra? Dude, they're scared right now for the boomer. They're gonna give you sight, regardless. Just play it out, the whole HP, dude. They're scared. Go, they're shifting roofs. I'm gonna try to despawn this boomer. Let me try to despawn this. Could I despawn this? Maybe, maybe not.
Are we hitting or what's the
Yellow,
plan?
bro.
I'm ready.
Give me a second, niggas. I'm gonna respawn this shit. Yo, if I land this shit though, I'm thinking of the blue. Oh my god, I don't know how I got that shit.
What the fuck?
Crew rock that bitch. Easy crew. No.
We're back from that war room of Team Melee Runners. Another attack coming here, though. Nice pass flying on the Alice for a little bit of separation damage there. And the Smoker also latching on Nick there. I don't even know if they have any pills left in the actual kiosk area.
Nope, that's all. There's only 2 left.
Indeed, and let's see what the score... They're currently sitting at 556 health bonus. Now, assuming my math was wrong, they could still do this, but I couldn't have been that far off. So we'll see what exactly they can make happen here. Once again, they don't have any cans in the car just yet, and they're down to the last set of pills actually being held by Supra.
Yeah, and health bonus keeps going down too, because it's temp health. So unless they snap their fingers and all the cans go in right now, I don't think they're gonna win.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Thug Life eating even this separation charge over towards the other side of the atrium here. So that's a lot of damage. It's going to knock them down to a 320 health bonus. And I think now is a safe enough time to say, because I know my math wasn't that bad, but I believe now we can actually say congratulations to Melee Runners. They are the team here who will continue to hold on to their flawless win-loss record so far in this group stage. And they're going to go to a record of 5-0 after this game's all said and done. And it looks like Helheim's going to drop to a 4-1 record, which obviously still puts them in the group, or the final 8, I should say. But obviously their seeding is going to be affected now a little bit more. So yeah, it looks like I don't really think there's anything else that they can do. I mean, they've used up all their health. They have nothing else to pick up, and once again, it's down to a 186 actually right now with Thug Life being incapped. But Rochelle eating the jockey there for a little bit of damage, and Coach still juggling these cans around. Hunter going in for a delay, not gonna find it though, but does find the pounce on the Thug Life just for a little bit of damage. Charger going in, gonna pin Thug Life up against the wall yet again, and they're not letting Thug Life out of there.
Yeah.
They're like, go back in the room, Thug Life. You're not allowed out. Oh, but I mean, regardless, an amazing game. I mean, as it turned out to be, or as everyone thought it would be, regardless. There's the end cap from the spit coming on to Thug Life. Oh, what a pull, Coach!
What a pull.
Smoker grabbing Coach at a minute and just sinking his health. What Coach was trying to do there was jump from the second floor onto that kiosk right there.
Onto the kiosk, right.
Yeah, and
yeah, he took off a good chunk of his health from that.
What a pull. But there's going to be 2 end caps right by the car. Unfortunately, they didn't get the cannon that they're trying to make obviously happen. And now the next tank is up in the hands of Special. And this is the end. There's no coming back from this.
You would think 6 cannons is enough to like drive away, right?
There's the charge. There's the final punch, killing off Nick. And the GGs go out. Very well played by both teams. The final score is being 2,628 to 1,647 to the Melee Runners. And, I mean, what a game. It really did come down to tanks. Some big tanks were played on both sides, and you really couldn't ask for much more. That was just an amazing game by both teams. Congratulations yet again to Melee Runners, and I'm sure we'll be seeing Helheim in the finals.
Yeah, that was a high-intensity game. I don't think anyone that saw it was disappointed. I'm definitely excited to see Helheim play their next opponent. Or not Helheim, Melee Runners.
Yeah,
and Helheim,
definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see which team is unfortunately, or is unfortunate enough to get actually placed up against Melee Runners. Because now they're going to be playing a team with a lesser record than no matter what happens. Because they're the only team with a 5-0 record right now as things stand.
They're the only undefeated team. So I'm kind of thinking maybe whatever. Unless they played already.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check the pairings.
Indeed. So, yeah. I mean, thank you guys very much for tuning in. I mean, we hit 330 viewers, I think. So, thank you guys very much. It was a high-octane game, as we expected it to be. Once again, congratulations to both teams for making it this far. They will both be in the finals brackets, as we previously stated. So, don't worry. Your favorite teams are still in it. It's just we have to wait a couple weeks for them to actually maybe get paired against each other yet again. And that would be really unfortunate. I would not want to see Helheim and Melee Runners play each other in the first week of the finals brackets. That is something that should be saved for like semis or finals. Because, yeah, that's probably one of the most anticipated rematchups, I should say. But yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, do you have any shots you would like to do, Zero?
Just shout out to my other admins, Fig, Rails, and Zen Digital for helping create this whole thing and make it